Hey guys, how you doing? Good morning. My name is Lou in Motivator Car, and I run a blog, Academy of Success, Happiness, Full Potential on Facebook. I've been blogging for about 4 years. I am heavily immersed into personal development, financial freedom, and the potential that we all possess as human beings. I teach that stuff. I spend most of my time studying it, and I share with people. I help people in business, in their lives, in terms of productivity, in terms of their happiness, in terms of how they relate to different social pressures and stresses that they have, and all that type of stuff. I've been doing it long before I knew that that's what I was doing. Ever since high school. I'm from a small Caribbean island called Jamaica, and even more, I'm from rural Jamaica. They used to call it deep rural remote, where the number of cars that passed per week, you never had to see those cars to know which car it was and who it was, because pretty much there are days when those set people come through with vehicle, so we know who it was before, or whose vehicle before, without even looking. So it was really not as fancy as we now know cities and towns to be. There's not so much public transportation. We walked 3 miles to high school to catch the bus, and we had to get off that bus in the evening and walk 3 miles back home, and we did that for 5 years. It was okay. We never had a problem with it. We're happy. But I'm just telling you that I've been blessed to do many things in this world, start many businesses, work for many multinational corporations, doing deals with many huge multi-billion-dollar firms all over the world. And we get into that as I get into podcasts. I don't say that to impress you. I say that to impress upon you, and that it is the reason and the purpose why I have studied so hard and long in this field, and to bring forth the message that we all were born with unlimited potential, and the dream is free. And if we develop the right mindset, if we can break the conditionings that we've been given, if we can believe differently, if we can change our story, as Tony Robbins always say, if we can raise our standards, then we can step into better lives for ourselves and our families. And everybody wants that. No matter how you see people pretending as if they're just going along and it's okay, they just want to do this. People want more. That's a natural order of life. That is, growth is the natural order of life. We all want more. We have things we desire. We have things that we can't tolerate. Mediocrity around us that we would love to change. Even the people who are humble, if they're in circumstances, for example, there is some charity event that they attend, and there's money being raised, everybody wish they could just give all the money and get it over with, or fill the gap that's left after night, especially when it's for worthy cause that they feel strongly about. So we all need more. We all desire to live a happy life. Nobody ever signed up to be old, desperate, broke, and out of options. People end up that way because they never made a plan. They neglect, they were distracted, they weren't focused enough on all sorts of other problems. There are a few of us who are sick physically and really have a disadvantage, but it can be done for the most part, and it has been done. It has been proven, and the beauty about the internet is that it brings it to life in front of your face, right in your living room, in the bus, in your car, showing you people anywhere on YouTube, Google, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, who come from humble beginnings and has made something of their lives. And that's what I'm here to talk about. That's what my topic has been for the past 4 years, and it's truly a blessing, and I'm honored. So this episode number 1 of the Answers Academy, as I said before, is just telling you what I'm about, and the idea is that I get so many questions on my blog, on my email list, on the telephone, asking me about one problem or the other. And while I'll keep the people anonymous, of course, I'll just I thought it would be a better idea to give a more open answer to these questions, because I know that no matter where you go on earth, no matter what you do, no matter what it is that's going on, people have common problems, sort of like the same problems. As human beings, we go through the same struggles. It doesn't matter which country, which religion, which ethnicity, which race you're from, we do have the same problems. So, and we can relate to each other. So I wanted to answer those in an open way, or in a more scaled way, so to speak, so more people, just those who probably never have the time to sort of, ask, or for some reason they feel apprehensive to ask. And some people who don't know that that's the answer they seek. So I want to answer some of these questions right here on this podcast. I share this out so it can reach, you can share your friends, so people can have some insight, some perspective. Look, I've read 200 books, I've maybe 300 books, both ebook and physical books. I have done so many online training, I've listened to so many audio, and I have actually done so many different businesses. I think I'm up to 25 different businesses since high school. I started early, I've been exposed in many ways, and I've learned, and I think that the greatest thing to do is to serve, to pay back, to give back, to pay it forward. So I want to share with you so you can stand on my shoulder. I think it was Mohammed who said that it takes a man about 75 years to learn how to live on his own. So if we can learn from each other, we don't have to reinvent the wheel, we don't have to go through the same struggles, we don't have to go on the same learning curve. We can avoid some of those pitfalls and make our lives better. And that's what we're here to do. That's why you can listen to me now, because somebody before us had a passion to make our lives better. As it is commonly and often said, that Edison wasn't trying to make the light bulb to light his living room, he was trying to light the planet. That's what he did. So if I can add my voice, my skills, my knowledge to the planet, it will make the world a better place. I have been helping so many people in so many different ways, and I want to continue to do that, to impact as many lives as I can. I want my life to have depth. I want to die and eat. I want to give all that I came here with. And I have been doing this long before I knew that this is what I was doing, ever since school. And we'll get into a lot of that stuff. So this is the Academy Answers. Thanks for joining me. Download the podcast, look out for it. We're gonna do great things here. We're gonna add real value to people's life. This is not a pitch fest. This is not a guru stuff. This is just real life people who can come together and share information. Reach out to me. It's all good. You will get my contact information as we go forward. But thanks for listening, and I'm happy to have you here, and we do wonderful things. Have a good day now. So look out for my podcast.